We're at the GDC show floor here, and we caught up with the puppeteer himself, Klas, who's working on a game that has a fairly unique concept. Can you tell us about that?
Well, yeah. This isn't your average adventure game, because in this game you have a forced two-player co-op, which combines dimensions in a way that's haven't really been done before. So you have a 3D world, your standard kind of adventure game, but you also have your platform game going on in the background. So you have two players in each their dimension. You have the shadow on the wall, as well as a boy, and you have to work together to kind of get where you're going. And we combine that with the story, which is kind of they have gotten separated, and they need to get back together. So you have to work their way through kind of mysteries and puzzles to get to the bottom of what's happened.
So that sounds a little bit simple, but when I saw it, it gets a little bit more complicated because of how shadows play with light and light sources and that sort of thing. Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, that's right. The gameplay itself, it can present very many original puzzles that has to do with, especially with lights. You have many types of light sources. You have the standard directional light, where you have if you jump off a cliff or something like that, it falls straight down. But you also have radial lights, where you can jump from light source to light source. And this kind of makes a very interesting gameplay, because you can change between gravity and kind of blow the player's mind a little bit, because it goes away from the standard platform game where you have gravity is one way. So you can kind of make a lot of interesting gameplay from it.
And it also, of course, switches where the shadow reflects. So you can be on a wall 1 minute, on the floor 1 minute, and all that kind of stuff.
That's right. Both players can they can change the environment both in the way of light and objects. So the shadow can use switches that trigger something in the 3D world to help the 3D character get to where it's going, or you could possibly kill him if you do the wrong thing. And the other way around as well. You have the 3D character. You could pull switches to make the shadow go where it needs to go. And also, everything from crates to chairs and everything can be moved around. Well, especially there will be interactive objects. Not all objects will be interactive, but you need to use your creativity to kind of get things in order and solve puzzles and move the environments around, so the shadow can get around, and so the 3D character can get where he needs to go. So.
Are you looking for puzzles that have one set solution, or are you looking for a little bit more free-form solutions and let the player experiment?
Well, I guess we're thinking about both. In the start, it needs to be a kind of a slow learning curve, So you need to have a safe sandbox environment where the characters learn how to use their abilities, how to move stuff around. And then you can progress into having multi-solution puzzles, and even tricks. Maybe one switch kill you, maybe one switch don't. Which is could get interesting after you get out in the game a little bit. Yeah.
So could you tell us a little bit about where you're at in development and what platforms you're aiming to bring it out on, and so on and so forth?
Yeah, we're aiming for the Xbox Live Arcade. And we're doing it in XNA, so it can be easily ported to PC, like that. So we're hoping for a release during this year, probably somewhere along summer. We're just started the main production of it, so we're going to get up a good community around it, and try to get people interested in it. Give us some feedback on what you think of the concept. And start some forums. We're going to get a newsletter out soon as well. So I advise people to check it out and try and just join the community. And
have you had any reactions here at GDC? Any people coming up and having a look at it?
Yeah, both developers and just gamers in general who have been interested in the concept and coming over and seeing it. Yeah, it seems like people think it's a really original concept with a lot of potential. So. I think this give it half a year and it'll be a production that people will remember. Yeah.